Welcome back, Refocus Gang, and welcome back to another episode of Refocus on You. I greatly appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have had a very great week. Oh God, so much has happened this week. If you catch my feed, you'll see that I did a whole lot today, but I'm super excited for new beginnings, new everything. If you caught my live that I did on Facebook and I did upload it to Instagram, I was talking about building self-confidence. So I wanted to make sure that I came back and kind of did a spiel on how to build self-confidence. A lot of times people will tell you, well, just say affirmations, or you gotta believe in different things like that. But if honestly, saying affirmations is not gonna cut it, especially if you don't even believe exactly what you're saying. Or I can tell you all day that, hey, to do this and to do that and to do this and mark this check box and all of this, but honestly, if you don't believe it within yourself, then that's not gonna help you at all. Eventually you're still gonna be somewhere feeling down and not confident at all. So along with the normal tips of affirmations and all of that, I'm gonna tell you exactly what helped me when I started trying to actually build my self-confidence. Honestly, the first step is changing your mind. Like, your mindset is one of the biggest things that you're gonna have to conquer when it comes to doing anything in life. And that's whether it's self-confidence, starting a new career, tackling new tasks. You're gonna have to actually change your entire mindset. So when it comes to building self-confidence, you're gonna have to change the way you see yourself. You're gonna have to truly believe that your uniqueness is your secret sauce. That is everybody's secret sauce. God did not make no two people the same. And in that means it's something unique about you that is your secret sauce. So when I realized that I had kind of let myself go after my pregnancy and that I was not doing all of the things that I could do to actually make myself feel special, even recently, I have noticed that I wasn't doing everything that I could do to actually sell myself, or that actually shows that I feel like I'm beautiful. Of course, your outside is not all that important, but sometimes it is, and people see you certain ways when you look certain ways. So one thing I started working on when I realized my self-confidence was down was I had to figure out what I liked about myself and what I did not like. So the things that I did like about myself, I made it my business to make sure I enhance those things every single day. I made sure that I pointed those things out to myself, like, girl, look at you, look at your hair, or look at your lips, or look at your eyes. Like, I love my lips, I love my eyes, and I love my hair. Like, no matter how my hair has been, except when I first cut it during postpartum, I hated that close cut. I wore a hat for 3 months. But no matter how my hair has been, I love my hair. That's always been one of my strong suits. One of the things that I did not like about myself, though, was my teeth. For a long time, I had what they call buck teeth, and like they were sticking out and whatever. So I made a plan to actually fix my teeth when I started trying to rebuild myself, and I ended up getting Smile Direct plan, and I used that for, I think it was 9 months, and hey, it worked. Like, it's still a little off, but to me, I love it. Like, so I started coming up with a plan to fix the things that I did not like. Another thing I did not like was the extra weight that I had gained. After my daughter, I did gain some weight. Well, I lost a lot. I actually lost a lot, and then I started getting it back because I did not get into the gym immediately. I was breastfeeding. I stayed at home. It was just get into the routine of being a mom. It takes time. So I didn't immediately go back to the gym. And then when I tried to go back, it was kind of a struggle in my household. So when I started rebuilding myself, that was one of the main things that I started focusing on. Making sure that I went to the gym in order to start dropping the weight and get back to the body size that I actually wanted to be, or what I had got to before I found out I was pregnant. And whenever I had off days, like even when you're working on your self-confidence, you're gonna have an off day. It's not always gonna be like, okay, today I'm starting my journey on building my self-confidence and I'm not gonna feel down anymore. No, you are gonna have days where you're like, oh my God, girl, what is wrong with you? Oh my God, this is something is not right with your hair, or why your face breaking out, why you look fat, all of that. Like, you go through those days. But on those days, it is very important to make sure that you fix yourself up extra. Throw on that dress that you like. Find some clothes that's fitting you on that day that make you feel like, oh, you still got it, girl. It's all about fixing yourself up to believe in yourself. You have to sell yourself to yourself sometimes. You may have to change what you see. A lot of times we are comparing ourselves to Photoshop photos. Social media and the internet has given us a whole lot of stuff to compare ourselves to. A lot of times that stuff is fake. A lot of times it's been so photoshopped that you don't even know what is real on it. And a lot of times these people that you are looking up to are not living the same life that you are actually living. So it really doesn't matter how they appear. Your secret sauce is you. Your secret sauce is the way your hips curve. Your secret sauce is the way you light up a room when you smile. Never compare yourself to other people. So if you find yourself looking online, looking at social media or different things like that, even I've noticed sometimes women go clothing shopping on certain websites and it's like, oh, nothing on here fits me. Stop going to that website. If you know nothing on there fits you, don't put that in your spirit to make yourself be down. If you know certain things that you see on the internet is gonna trigger you, stop looking at it. Find somebody who is maybe your body type and that's celebrating their beauty, like Lizzo. Like, I love Lizzo. Find somebody like that is actually celebrating themselves and learn to celebrate you. One thing I learned, that the more you fall in love with yourself, the more you tend to start working on yourself and fixing your physical attributes, your emotional self, your mental self. The more you start fixing yourself, the more attractive you're going to become to yourself. And people really see you how you see yourself. You ever had somebody give you a compliment and you be like, oh man, nah, you think so? You're shutting your own compliment down. People are going to see you how you see you. So if you walk in a room and you own it, they're going to see you as, gosh, she bad. She's owning that thing. She's doing her thing. Always own your room. Even if you don't feel like it. Even if you wake up in the daytime and you like, oh my God, I don't feel like it today. Fix yourself up, because that's gonna boost your self-confidence. If you have people around you that are constantly reminding you that you're not a size 2, or maybe you have gained some extra weight, maybe you have to eliminate those people out of your life until you get to a place where you are okay with the extra weight, or you are okay with not being a size 2. Don't let people stay around you that's going to belittle you and make you feel less than just cause. No, if you can't respect, this is what I got going on, then move from around me. Try to have a conversation at first, like, hey, this makes me feel such and such way. I would appreciate if you did not acknowledge that I gained some extra weight. I am working on getting it off, but right now it's a big issue for me, so I need you to tone it down. If they don't respect that, eliminate them out of your life, because you don't need that type of negativity when you're already going against yourself. When I first started working on myself, I actually started watching a YouTuber, and she was just coming in then. Her name was Taylor Childs. She was just coming in. She was actually trying to find her way around the kitchen, making juices, making protein shakes, and making meal plans and different things like that. And I kind of followed her because we was about the same size, and she was working, I was working. I didn't feel bad. She had off days, I had off days. It felt more realistic. Surround yourself with things that are more realistic, so that you know that I am not the only one going through this. I'm not the only one that got 40 pounds on me and need to get it off. It's okay. We're all human. We all have lives. We'll get through this. Start setting goals. Number 3, set small goals. Goals that you can attain. Maybe it's, I'm going to walk 30 minutes out the day. Or I'm going to do 10,000 steps around my house. I'm going to do 12 sit-ups every night. I'm going to do a 15-minute or a 5-minute workout every night. Start small, something that you know you can do. And once you do that for 7 days, then pick it up and go. If you start with 5, go to 10. If you start with 10, go to 20. Start pushing yourself to do more. The more you do and the more you get used to setting goals and accomplishing it, the more you're going to push yourself to actually set more goals and continue to accomplish those goals. Don't give up on yourself. At the end of the day, you are all you got. You are only responsible for your self-confidence, your self-motivation, your self-determination, all of that. You are responsible for that. So if you are not making sure that you are good, it's impossible for you to make sure anyone else is good. It starts with you. Another thing is make sure that you are very intentional with the things that you are consuming, honestly. Whether it's food, whether it's TV shows, whether it's music, all of that. Make sure that you are very intentional with those things. And lastly, look at your track record. What has your track record always been? If you have always been a person that was confident in owning your room and fixing yourself up and different things like that, check your track record. Okay, I'm in a fuzzy spot right now. What can I do to get myself out of this fuzzy spot? You have to learn to look at past history and know that I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna get through this. This too shall pass. It just takes a little time. Nothing is gonna happen overnight. You're definitely not gonna lose 40 pounds overnight. Do you need to go to the doctor? So therefore, you're definitely not gonna build self-confidence overnight. Check your track record. If you've always been a confident person, you can get back there. It just takes work. If you've always been able to accomplish whatever you want to, what makes this any different? Just make sure that you are looking at you for who you are. Don't sleep on yourself. You got this. All you have to do is just keep on pushing forward, keep on moving, keep on going in life. You got this. You can do anything that you set your mind to, whether it's build self-confidence, whether it's build a business, whether it's whatever you decide you want to do in your life. You can do it. It just takes time. Okay, so I hope this helped you guys out. Like I said, it's basic, but it's adjusting your mindset. Adjust your mindset and you can accomplish those goals. Change what you believe about you, how you see yourself. Pick the things that you like and dislike. The things that you dislike, pick a plan. How am I going to fix this? How am I going to change this? The things that you do like, you make sure that you start enhancing those things and pointing those things out to yourself. Recognize those things so that further builds you up. Set your goals. Start small. Keep it moving forward. Don't get what is it? Don't get stagnant. Start small. You can accomplish those goals. Change what you consume and check your track record. If you've been doing this thing, it's not going to stop now. You just keep on pushing till you get back to the person you know you could be, the confident person you know you could be, whoever it is that you're trying to get to. Be that. All right. I greatly appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoy being outside. It's a different scenery. Thank you and have a great week.